Alright, what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are confused? My name is Pingu, and today I'm bringing to you a very special game. It's a 100+ gameplay on the maps Standoff. Yeah. This gameplay was actually taken from the same session as the 95-1 game, so I'm not sure if these are all the same players, but excuse me, I've just woke up a minute ago, so still trying to catch my breath here. Yeah, so these players, obviously, again, are not the best, but I think it speaks to how you can manipulate this game, like I said before, and especially hardpoint, in such a way that I can get scores like this fairly easily. And I think actually what I was going for this game was my SMR headshots, because I'm using kind of a random setup with it. It's got red dot, quick draw, and fast mag, I think. And so no fully auto or anything, and if it looks like fully auto, then that's just theater mode fooling your eyes. But I really like this setup, the EMP and the VSAT, because it basically, it gives you the best situation and then the worst situation, where I know where they are all the time and they have no radar whatsoever. So that's what I like to do. That's the kind of setup I like to run. And then I ran out of ammo here, and thank goodness these guys are so bad, because I probably should have died, and I should have died there too. So there, I get my first one. But what I wanted to talk about, actually, at least for the first little bit of this gameplay, is my holiday and some what went down during it, because it was pretty funny. I had gotten home on December 19th or 20th or something like that, and I'd set up my Xbox and everything ready to go at my mom's place, and I hopped on, and for some reason I couldn't play this game anymore. There was a time, like the first couple weeks of this game, where I just sucked ass, and I had no idea why. It was just, I was awful. And then about 2 or 3 weeks into the game, something clicked. I don't know what it was, but I just started doing well, like, at least a 5-1 KD every game, like 70, 80 kill games weren't so rare anymore. And there's a relentless medal. I don't think I actually get a nuclear in this. I think I actually come pretty close to it a couple times. But yeah, anyways, I sucked at the beginning of this game. Something clicked. I got better. I went home and I started sucking again, and I had no idea why. I hadn't changed my playstyle at all. I hadn't changed, like, the only thing that changed was my setup, and that was just going from a 32-inch TV sitting on a couch to sitting at a desk and playing on a 22-inch TV. So, the change wasn't huge. It wasn't from a 22-inch TV to a 50-inch TV or something like that. And there's swarm number 2. So I was really confused as to what was going on, and anybody who plays with me knows how this story ends by now. But if you're not aware, I spent the entire Christmas break basically hating this game. I tried, 5, 6, 7, maybe more times to play it, and every time I got on, I just couldn't do well. I couldn't put bullets into people. I couldn't shoot them. I couldn't stay on target, and I didn't know why, and it was really, really frustrating. So what I ended up doing was playing, I played a lot of Halo 4, because I got that for Christmas, which I actually really love, and I should have some full gameplays out for you guys soon, if anybody's interested in seeing those, because I have had a couple good games on Halo 4. I'm not the best player, and a lot of the time I like to just drive around in Warthogs, as you could probably see from the 2 videos I posted. And I should have died right there. I made a note that said, at this point in the game, I should have died from that what the hell is it called? Hellstorm missile, or Hellfire, or whatever the hell you call it. Yeah, but what the heck was I saying? Halo 4. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that game, and you know, I tend to not get as angry when I don't do well in that game. For some reason, I just playing Call of Duty, I have to do well in order to have a good time. And I'm not sure if that's just because, that's my approach to this game, and that's how it's been for a long time. Um, but either way, I can have a lot more fun with Halo, just just playing it for shits and gigs. And then Skyrim as well, which I really I just gotta stop here and just watch how bad these guys are. Just look at this. Yeah, so there you go. You can basically see that these guys didn't. I don't think they had brain stems. But what was I saying? Skyrim, right? I really hope you guys enjoyed that first episode of 1,000 Ways to Die, and I thought it was just a kind of a fun idea, just because jumping off cliffs with horses for me is just the funniest thing, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who thinks it's funny, but when I was rendering that video, or when I was editing it, I was laughing so hard the whole time. And I hope that everyone else enjoys it as much as I enjoyed making it. So yeah, I should have more of those videos out soon, and it'll be more than just me jumping off cliffs with horses, but every time I find a new cliff, hopefully I'll be able to jump off it and get some funny deaths. But anyway, back to my story that I was trying to tell, that I segued off of really badly there. I spent a lot of the break playing games other than Call of Duty, mainly Halo and Skyrim, and a bit of Borderlands as well. But I came back to school a few days ago, and I set everything back up, and I thought, okay, well, maybe now that I'm back in my normal setup, I'll do fine. And there's my score, about 70-4, 8 caps, 8 defense. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do better now that I'm back in my normal setup, and everything's back to normal the way it was. But no, I still sucked, and I didn't understand it. And I think for me, one of the most frustrating things just in life in general is when I don't understand, the reason behind something. Like, I like to know why things are the way they are. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but for me, it was very, very frustrating to not know why I was doing so poorly, and to not have a solution too, because it was just so frustrating to hop on this game and just play like shit when I know I'm good at it, right? Like, I've been playing for a couple months solid, and I know I can do well in this game. So it was very frustrating to come on and not be able to do well, because, like I said, it's how I have fun playing this game. So I was playing one night a couple nights ago, and I was fucking around with my sensitivity, because I figured, well, maybe that's it. Maybe if I have a lower or higher sensitivity, maybe I'll be able to do more well, or do better. Yeah, I thought maybe if I mess with my sensitivity, I'll be able to do better. And I scrolled down a couple of notches, or I can't remember if it was down or up. I think it was down by a couple of notches in that in the pause menu, and I looked at the aim assist. And as most of you, I'm sure, know, on consoles, there's an aim assist button that you can check, basically, and it says that you'll be able to your view will kind of follow enemies as you're shooting them, just because with a controller it's much more difficult to be as accurate as you can be with a mouse and keyboard. So yeah, for any of you who don't know, that's what aim assist is, and that's what it's on by default. And of course I had it off, and I sat there and I was playing with a couple buddies, and I just said, man, sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself, because that is just it was so funny, because everything just clicked after that. I was like, I knew why I was doing so bad, and I knew what the problem was, and I knew how to fix it, and it's just too funny that I spent 2+ weeks not knowing what the hell was going on. And it was such a simple obvious solution that I should have seen it so much sooner, but yeah, I guess that's the end of the game coming up here in a second. Yeah, so I think I pull up the final score, and yeah, 103 and 4, 14 caps, 10 defends. Hope you guys all enjoyed my story of my stupidity, and I'll see you soon again with another commentary. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.